Well, welcome back. Did you know Easter could be one of the most dangerous holidays for your pet? Well, here to give us some details is Petrendologist Charlotte Reed.
Hi, ladies.
Now, what is a Petrendologist? I was like, what, you guys say that?
Petrendologist is someone who studies pet trends. This way I can bring great seasonal advice, money-saving tips, and the best product recommendations to you and your viewers.
And pets are a huge market, too.
Huge market. This is Ty, my 6-year-old English toy spaniel, and he's slightly handicapped. He has hang tongue. That's why his tongue hangs out.
Aww.
But
He's
you're
the
still
sweetest
beautiful.
thing.
Thank you. And he's wearing an Easter egg. I mean, an Easter costume. He's the Easter bunny.
He's the Easter bunny. Aww. And he's like,
all your research tell you he likes that?
He actually likes to wear costumes, and he gets a lot of attention. But, you know, when you buy a costume for a pet, you want to think a few days before, is it going to be restrictive of his movement? Is it going to choke him? Is the headgear going to be, you know, difficult? So in this case, I'm going to take the headgear off because I think we've all seen it.
Yeah. He says, thank you.
That's why we got this 2-piece costume, to make him a lot more comfortable.
Well, you're talking about costumes, but why is Easter so dangerous for the pet?
Well, Easter is dangerous because there is a lot of things that you don't think about. I mean, it's basically a one-day holiday, but we do some house and home preparation in advance. So one of the first things that we want to think of is those beautiful flowers that we all love, like lilies and and hyacinths that are great in color, but for example, even if a cat smells an Easter lily, it can go into renal failure from the pollen. And then we love our tulips whether someone gifts them to us or whether we get a beautiful hyacinth from the supermarket. That one actually came from Publix. It's $5.99, so if anybody wants it. But the thing is, you have to remember, a lot of times people take those, that one has bulbs if you can see, and they put them in the ground. So when the dogs dig them up and they eat the bulbs, that's when it becomes very dangerous. Next up, everybody thinks of the Easter bunny because we love Easter and all the great candy. Not necessarily good for our pets. So we want to remember the foil can be dangerous. The chocolate, of course, has theobromine and caffeine, which can cause stomach upset, diarrhea, and a rapid heart rate.
Oh, no.
And then who loves an Easter egg hunt if you have kids? So a lot of times people do a variety of Easter eggs, whether they're plastic, whether they're wood, whether they're natural, or styrofoam.
He likes the eggs. Yeah, he was trying to get them.
And of course, they can be very dangerous. Eggs are good for dogs generally because we have a lot of calcium in eggs and other vitamins, but the problem is when they sit outside for 2 hours or more, or you have the styrofoam or the wood, which can be chewed and swallowed. So we're talking big, big bucks. So what you want to do when you do have an Easter egg hunt, now I love these Bubba Rose treats because they're all natural. They're soy, they're wheaten, they're gluten-free, no GMO ingredients. They're healthy for your pet. So you can hide these. Yesterday we did an Easter egg hunt at the house, and I hid these for my dogs. And
what a great idea.
And the prices vary from anywhere from like $5.99 to $34.99. And because they're all natural,
you can eat them. Oh my God!
Food.
Yes, she's eating it.
And I mean, it's really, really tasty. It's like peanut butter.
Oh gosh!
And it's sweetened with a little bit of wildflower.
And where do I find those?
They're from New Jersey. It's Bubba Rose. B-U-B-B-A-R-O-S-E.
Remember that.
My dog would love that.
Yes,
and I put them all in these different baskets. Remember the little peeps like this we have right here?
Oh, so you did a doggy basket.
So we did doggy baskets.
He's trying to get it. Can't pick it up.
There we go.
My grandchildren would love hiding these for the dog to have an Easter egg
You've got some great toys
We've got some great eggs and games and toys and everything else. But when you are, next up I want to talk about is personalizing your Easter basket. So of course you can use some of these treats for the dogs because they're nice and seasonal. But also the first thing you want to think about is the grass. Today, everybody uses paper because it's eco-friendly. Synthetic, as you can see, there's 2 types of synthetic grass. The type that we grew up on.
The plastic.
And then you have plastic. So you want to make sure that you don't buy this because it looks very similar to paper. So this is bad because it gets caught in the intestine of the dogs. Big vet bills, which we want to avoid. Okay, so next up,
this is the paper. Can I
That's the paper. And you can get it, and there's gray, and there's blue, so you can make it look very nasty.
Yeah, paper's
perfect. So you also want to have, like, for example, it's the spring. Great time for leash and collar to get outside. So it's wonderful. We've got some catnip. We've got some Dr. Meowski's catnip. We've got leashes and collars from Barker Meowski.
Oh, it's so cute. Just some great.
And some EpiPet products that you can spray on your pet for this time of the year.
How did that feel?
She's like, I've had on a hat, now she's spraying me.
He's still eating his cookie.
And for more Easter tips, you can go to my radio show. And because we have our Easter show coming up.
Oh, that's a good. So you have the radio show.
WSR2.
So what do you talk about? The same kind of things?
I talk about the same kind of things, and I'm on the show. I co-host the show with my partner in crime, professionally and personally, Dr. Michael Fleck, who has a practice in Bradenton. And we're always doing some great pet-friendly topics.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Because my pet is a big part of my life.
Yeah,
and I want him to be a part of holidays. And now we'll have an Easter egg. Yeah.
And I have some great Easter basket for you guys.
Oh,
Because I know so many of you have dogs and cats.
Oh,
Yes, we do.
well, thank you. And if you guys want to get more information about pet tips, you can just go to charlottereed.com. We'll be right back.
Every dog, I love it. Oh.